going on, everybody? CoderMad Gamer back with another amazing video. Today I have brought you another quest tips video. Today I have 12 amazing tips for Isle of the Lost Skulls. These tips range from basic ideas to a couple really good strategies that should help you throughout the entire course of the quest Isle of Lost Skulls. Remember to subscribe for more content and hit that like button if you love this video. Now, if you're done waiting, we shall get right into Isle of Lost Skulls. I will see y'all there. Alright guys, tip number 1. And yeah, I can't do this for every tip because we only have one finger. But anyway. Tip number 1 is to use your brooms. Now, most weapons here on Lost Skulls, Isle of Lost Skulls, short name Lost Skulls, have a very short range of reach, but these brooms are definitely a lot longer, which can keep your enemies at a lot farther of a distance. Now, see if it was a if it was a sword, be probably back to here. Alright, y'all. Now, the only thing with brooms is they do not have a lot of durability. So use them sparingly. If you need to keep your distance, brooms are the tool needed. And that is, for those that don't die, tip number 1. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Alright guys, hey there, welcome to tip number 2. Now, tip number 2 is you need to learn the enemy spawns so you can take advantage of them to get free kills before the enemies even drop, like this. See, he spawns here after you kill these first 2, and if you come in here as he spawns, a quick uppercut deals with him with no resistance at all. This can be applied to a lot of the game, such as right here. Once you kill these 4, I don't even think you have to kill these 4. But once you step up here, if you rush in, you can slash these 2 without even having to fight them if you get in there quick enough. Point is, learn the spawns so that you can jump on them quickly like this. This is another one. See? Know your spawns to get free kills, basically. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed tip 2. Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to tip 3. Tip 3 is a very basic thing. I'm sure many of you have noticed it. Basically, these pans are extremely useful on the next level. You can carry up to 3 of them. They are one-shot kill with 5 hits before they break. So that's 15 one-shot kills if you got all 3. So you just grab and put the one on your back and the 2 in your hands. You can take them to this next level and just destroy everything. As long as you don't get hit by the bottle throwers. Oh, none of them spawned over here so I could get a free kill. And that's what the one on the back. And there's actually one over here too. Ooh. Yeah, they really don't like the frying pan. frying pans. I love these things. They are amazing weapons to just clear out everything. I mean, see, those 3 pans basically got rid of the first half of the level. So, remember your pans, and the whole second level is a lot easier. This one's gonna break before. You can use some other things and save some of the hits for up here, or you can use them all down there. It really doesn't. I just missed that. Just come up here and take care of them. And like I said, with the help of those pans, we just cleared that level pretty quickly. Anyway, I hope that helped you, and that's the end of the 3rd tip. Alright guys, tip number 4. We've got a jugger. Basically, tip number 4 is he throws unlimited rum jugs. So all you've got to do is catch him and throw him at everything else that spawns before you kill him. Just be careful, because if you drop that jug or you miss the catch, it's going to hit you and it's going to kill you. So it's a tip to be not to be taken lightly. I've died several times by missing rum jugs and dropping rum jugs. But if you can pull it off, it is a really good idea. Don't hit me with a bottle. Come on, move this way. Oh great, he's stuck. Move over here. Come on, move this way. Great. He's stuck. Of course. Let me try going over here real quick. Hold on, guys. Get him to walk. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Sorry, I'm a little... Yeah, don't miss like that. Oh yeah, I got both. Oh no, I only got one. I mean, I hit both of them, but it's a instant kill. Collision. Instant kill for a correct hit. Collision again. Instant kill if you hit him directly, but it's 2 hits if it's just a splash damage, which is kind of unfair because it's a 1 hit if we get hit with the splash, but... Yeah, yeah, hit the jugger. But you see, if you can... He's getting stuck, and I don't want to take her. But you get the idea. That was weird. Anyway, you get the idea. And then when you're done with them, just finish them off. And yay! Tip number 4. Yay! And always, don't forget tip number 1. Remember your brooms. Reach! Anyway, that's tip number 4. I see y'all. I'm gonna go over here so don't hit me. Alright, tip number 5, guys. I guess we have 5 fingers, so 5. Anyway, tip number 5 is all about stools. I try to have a stool on my back at all times. The only time I really don't, for sure, is between level 1 and 2 whenever I have all the pans with me, like I showed on tip 2. Because that lets me just run through the level real quick. But anyway, the reason I carry the stool, I'm sure many of you have figured out, but in case you haven't, They are amazing emergency weapons. It's a one-hit kill. Just bash in case you're in trouble. So like if you run in here and you smack this guy, dodge, smack, and then boom, like that. Don't kill me. Have a fish. It makes a really good weapon if you run out of other weapons, or if something surprises you, like you come around a corner and oh, there's a guy, or something like that. Just like la di da da da. Oh, skeleton. Oh, I just did that. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, emergency weapon. Stool is an amazing thing. Gotten me out of a lot of predicaments here on Isle of Lost Skulls. So hopefully that tip will save you one day. Then you'll be like, gee, thanks, Coda. I'm glad I did that. Oh, he's gonna come get me. For crossing. Oh, he killed me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed tip number 5. Alright guys, how y'all doing? Tip number 6. My 6th tip for you has to do with throwing. Now when you throw an object such as a bottle, a jug, a pan, a sword, broom, anything, you don't want to just, throw it. You can throw your arm out or smack something, or, okay, that's my stool. You don't have to violently launch it across the planet. Just gently, not gently, but kind of like a moderate throw. You got more control over it. I don't like how close that was. You got more control over the throw if you just don't try to like throw your arm out. That was pretty cool. I mean, that's not saying you're gonna hit it every time, but you do have more control. Man, and like that, you can even throw other like melee weapons, but I don't. Oh my god! I have a pan. I don't like to throw them very often because they kind of glitch out. You can also underhand it, like I just did the jug. I like to underhand the jugs. But basically, yeah, don't just launch it. Just kind of easy, more controlled throw. Anyway, that's my 6th tip. Don't kill yourself throwing. You don't have to throw a football across the field. Alright guys, I hope that one helped you. Hopefully some of y'all will save your monitors and your TVs. Anyway, we'll be heading on to the next one. What's going on, everybody? You're about halfway through the video now, so I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. Remember to like the video if you are enjoying it. Subscribe for more content. And if you aren't, leave a comment down below to let me know what else you want to see. Or if you have any other tips that you think could be shown. But anyway, I'm done talking. Back to the video. Alright guys, here we are. Tip number 7. Alright, so tip number 7 has to do with the bottles and the jugs. Basically, if you notice as you play through the quest, there will be jugs and bottles and such laying around the map. While generally, these are placed at strategic locations that make the quest easier. As you can see, there are bottles placed throughout this room where enemies have spawned. So if your weapon runs out, or you run in here without one, you have some sort of a base of a weapon to at least give you time to recover another weapon. And of course, always have your safety tool. But like, give me a break. These guys really don't want me to do these tips for you, do they? Out of the way. Now, if I were to go into this room, let me try to do this without triggering. As you can see, we have a jug. There's jugs up there, jug here, jug right there. There's a jug on that shelf over there. Bottles everywhere. They're placed strategically to help you get through the levels easier, so if you need to, don't be afraid to use them. That goes against one of my other tips, is to use the juggers, but I was just showing them, yeah. You can use the bottles and the jugs to easily get through the levels. No problem. As long as you can actually go. Like, I can't. See, makes it a lot easier. So. Hope you enjoyed tip number 7. I'm gonna get out of here before I end up getting eaten alive while I try to explain this. So, anyway, on to tip 8. Alright guys, tip number 8. Tip number 8 would be just like a common tip between all the quests, but it is a very important one. As you do the quests, you really need to learn all the spawns. It will keep you from getting a surprise attack. Now, I'm going to... Alright. I'll go through this one little spot and show you a few of the spawns. I'll show you how nice it is to actually know them. I'm gonna grab some of these brooms. Alright, so... Like, I've already killed everything in this area, but if we go this way, you usually have 3... You'll have... We'll start with this. You enter the room, you'll have a jugger with a few skeleton... A skeleton here, skeleton there. You kill them. You have one that spawns here, and another that spawns down there. You kill them. You'll have one that spawns here, and then you'll have the ones over here that spawn. So you can just come through here once you know the spawns. I mean, you'll have one spawn here. These guys spawn. You'll have one spawn over here too. Once you kill these two more will spawn. So you can just take these guys out. Yep, I triggered the next ones I was about to talk about. Once you come up to here, you'll have several skeletons spawn up here. Then you can go and kill them. And once you kill these ones, you'll have another one spawn. You have to kill all them while being careful from the jugger. And then up here you have, 2 melee, 3 bottle throwers to spawn. So you can just hop in, take care of them. I got stuck there for a second. Nope. So see, if you know the spawns, you know where everything is, and it's just makes it a lot easier to come through the level and just clear it pretty quickly. Because you don't have to worry about, oh, is there going to be something spawn behind me, or like what's in the next room. If you know what's in the next room already, then you can prepare for it, and you'll be ready for whatever's ahead. But that's tip 8. It will take you a while to learn the spawns. It's taken me forever to learn all the spawns on all the quests. I can safely say I know the spawns on all of Golden Trophy, all of Crimson, pretty much all of Isle, pretty much all of Crescendo, and Jumbotron mostly. But it takes a while and a lot of running the quest to do. But once you learn it, it's extremely useful. So, hope y'all enjoyed tip number 8. Alright guys, what's going on? Back with tip number 9. So tip number 9 has to do with throwing, once again. And yes, I said if you throw at full strength, it will. I mean, not always. Some people have better experience than others, but in my own experience, I think that that not throwing full strength helps. Anyway, that's not this tip. This tip is all about underhand throwing. I have found that through a lot of experience that if you have trouble throwing accurately, or if it tends to be weird, try throwing underhanded. It just seems easier. Seems like you have more control over it. And of course, use your jugger for infinite jugs. Sorry, my face is just... Nope. Oh, we hit him. Oh well. But underhanding just seems... Whew, that's like a Matrix moment. Hey, I was using those. Really? But underhand throwing, just like I said, in my experience, I have found it to be somewhat easier than overhand throwing. Probably just the fact of how the game's made, or I'm not saying anything bad, but I'm just saying it seems to be easier. I don't know. Maybe it's just more natural of a move, but it works. So, there's tip number 9. Remember underhand throwing. So, if you need more control. So, hope y'all enjoy. Hey, my safety stool. Hope y'all enjoyed tip number 9. Alright, guys. Welcome back for tip number 10. I didn't get 2 thumbs up right there. There we go. Tip number 10. We're back to the jugs, people. Hey, I'm trying to talk. Don't be rude. Anyway, tip number 10. Now, this is just a simple one. It's not meant for, like, combat. But I have found you need to be extra careful when you try to put a jug on your back. Maybe not even do it unless you really need to, because there's been many times when I've gone to put it on my back and maybe my hand will bug out and move and it'll miss and hit the ground and kill me, or maybe it just doesn't register the holster and it hits the ground. So whenever you're putting a jug on your back, just be careful with it so you're not like in a solo run on like the caves, and you get to the point of the level where you're fighting the guys and you go to put a jug on your back and you drop it and kill yourself, and it's like, oh. So yeah, just to recap, if you're gonna put a jug on your back, just be really careful with it, because it can fall and hit the ground and it will kill you. Y'all can have that jug. Hey, I gave you a jug. Why are you throwing bottles at me? Anyway, tip number 10. Be careful with your jugs. Alright, tip number 11, guys. We're here battling an evil gang of skeleton pirates. They've slaughtered the seagulls? Okay. Anyway, so tip number 11 is, if they won't shoot me, with the cannons there's a safe spot. You can actually grab the cannons and move away and still control them. So all you have to do is, if they fire at you like that, move away, light it. Yeah, takes a little bit. Boom. So if they're continuously firing on you, you can hop back, light it, and then hit them from back here. It takes a little bit to get used to, because it's less sensitive because you're not as close to it. Now, I don't know if this is an actual... It's been around for a while, so I don't know if it's like a bug that they're gonna fix, or if it's, you know, in the game for a reason. But Anyway, that's our tip number 11. Oops. Tip number 11. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Alright, guys. We're back at the same scene. They are still slaughtering our seagull friends. So, for our last, our 12th out of our 12 amazing ILS tips will be another cannon tip. I know I see a lot of people whenever I'm playing ILS get slaughtered by the cannons. But they're kind of easy to dodge as long as you're paying attention, you know, not under heavy fire. If you watch them, they move around, but they'll lock onto a position. Once they lock on, you have several seconds to move out of the way. But I do know that if you're fighting and yeah, and everything, it's kind of harder to watch them. But if you do watch them, they give you several seconds to dodge. So you don't have to worry about these cannons. Ooh, that one was a close one. And it's the same with these pirates. I'll give you an extra tip. They also lock on, so you can dodge them, just like with the cannons. It's just a lock-on feature, and once they actually stop, you're good. So, anyway, that's been our 12 tips. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we're going to merge over to our outro. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you've got a little bit more knowledge on how to get through Isle of Lost Skulls. If you have any other tips or any other ideas, leave a comment down below. And if you liked the video, remember to leave a like. And as always, subscribe for more content. And I really hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be seeing you later. See ya.